Singing ASMR. Hello, my name is Marsha from Service Call Center, located in Germany. And today we have an ASMR study. I would like to ask you if it would be so nice as to participate. It will take about 10 minutes of your time. First off, I would need to know if you experience ASMR at all. You do? Okay, great. So, if you have some time, I would like to read out some information on the study. Is it okay? Good. So, ASMR is a largely under-researched phenomenon, and so we are interested in exploring it further. As a starting point to our research, we are therefore interested in your experience of ASMR, and we'll be asking questions related to what triggers you have, what ASMR feels like to you, how often you experience it, whether you intentionally seek out ASMR experiences, and if so, why, as well as the age you first remembering experiencing ASMR. We are also interested in investigating whether there is a link between ASMR and misophonia, so we will also be assessing to see if you have misophonia, and if so, how severe it is and what triggers it. Because ASMR has been hypothesized as being linked to various conditions, we will also be asking whether you suffer or have suffered from certain medical conditions. There will also be questions relating to your demographics, for example gender, age, and country you're from, in order for us to check if there are any differences between groups of people. And the information we collect from you will be anonymous, and the results from this study are expected to be disseminated via international conferences and referee journal publications. So if you have any further questions or queries about the study, you are welcome to contact Dr. Karen's Singing ASMR from the psychology program at singingasmr1 at gmail.com. So you agree to take part in the study? Okay, great. The first question is, what triggers your ASMR? I will read out some triggers to you, and you can answer by saying always, nearly always, sometimes, hardly ever, never, or I don't know what this means. Okay, so first trigger would be audible whispering. Would you say it triggers you always, nearly always, sometimes, hardly ever, or never? Nearly always. Then inaudible whispering. Yes. Soft speaking. Yes. Eating sounds. Never. Hearing someone tapping. Yes. Seeing someone tapping. Hearing someone typing. Hearing someone chewing gum. Okay. Seeing someone chewing gum. Having your hair brushed. Seeing someone else having their hair brushed. The sound of rustling, crinkling paper. Seeing slow hand movements. Watching someone carefully and slowly perform a task. Always, nearly always, sometimes, hardly ever, never, hardly ever. Okay. Seeing someone being massaged. Lip smacking. Okay. Personal attention videos. Unboxing videos. And when someone is unboxing crinkly paper and show me different things. Okay. And do you have any other triggers? Finger tracing. Along a sheet of paper. Okay. When you experience ASMR, where do you normally experience it? And your answers would be again always, nearly always, sometimes, hardly ever, or never. So the first one is inside the head. Yes, on the scalp. Top of head. Back of the head. Sides of the head. Back of the neck. Always. Down the spine. Sometimes. Shoulders. Hardly ever. And arms. Hands. Stomach. And we have the back. Legs. And feet. Do you have any other parts of the body where you experience ASMR? Okay. Do you normally experience ASMR more on the left or the right side of your body? You can choose left, right, both the same, or it varies, or not sure. Both the same. Okay. When you experience ASMR, what does the physical sensation usually feel like? You can, is it tingles? You can say yes or no. Bubbling? No. Chills? Shivers? Yes. Goosebumps? Yes. Warmth? No. Cold? Other? Okay. When do you experience ASMR? When you experience ASMR, does the physical sensation usually feel the same each time? You can say yes always, usually, no, or not sure. That's a tough one. Usually the same. Okay. Could you maybe explain? Okay. Okay. When you experience ASMR, how does it usually make you feel? I will read some feelings and you can answer with always, nearly always, sometimes, hardly ever, or never. Does it make you feel calmer? More tired? More energized? More focused? More relaxed? Sexually aroused? Never? Unsettled? So never? Happier? And others? Any feelings? Okay. Now please think about the first time you remember experiencing ASMR. Approximately how old were you? 6. And please describe what happened and how you felt. Touched on the feet. Yes. Yes, tracing the back, the finger on your sister. Okay. How often do you intentionally seek out, for example by watching videos on YouTube, ASMR experiences? More than once a day, several times a week, once a week, less than once a week, less than once every 2 weeks, a few times a month, once a month, less than once a month, or it depends, or never. Several times a day, a week. Okay? When you intentionally try and trigger your ASMR, what are your reasons for doing so? I'll read out some options again, and you can answer by always, nearly always, hardly ever, or never. Because you like how it feels. Because it relaxes you. Because it helps you sleep. Definitely. Because it calms you down. Because it reduces your feelings of anxiety. Because it helps you block out annoying noises. Hardly ever. Because it helps you feel less sad. Okay? Because it helps you reduce physical pain. Because it helps you reduce emotional pain. Okay? Any other reasons? Okay. Which locations do you intentionally try and trigger your ASMR? At home? Yes or no? Yes. In bed? On public transport? At work? At the gym whilst exercising? No? In the car whilst driving? No? In restaurants? No? When shopping? No? Walking around in public? And any other places? Okay. Have you ever been unable to intentionally trigger your ASMR? Yeah, sorry, I've only done this survey today, so this question didn't pop out until now. So have you ever been unable to intentionally trigger your ASMR? Yes or no? Or only for certain triggers? Yes. How often are you unable to intentionally try and trigger your ASMR? Few days, every few days, every few weeks, every few months. It depends on how often I've been experiencing ASMR, or not sure. Depends. Okay. When you stop being able to experience ASMR, why do you think this is? It happens when I have been experiencing ASMR a lot. Yes or no? Yes. It happens when I have been experiencing ASMR to a particular trigger a lot. No. happens when I'm particularly stressed. It happens when I'm particularly tired. It happens when I'm particularly anxious. Or others. Or I don't know why it happens. But we have already 2 yes. Good. Have you ever heard of misophonia? Misophonia is when certain sounds and or sometimes certain smells and or the sight and or feel of certain movements cause feelings of extreme rage and an urge to either flee or hurt the person causing the trigger. Is this something you have ever experienced? No? Are you left or right-handed? Left-handed. Or ambidextrous? Rather left. What is your gender, please? And how old are you? Yeah. What country are you from? Beautiful. And what is your native language? Sure. Do you or anyone in your family have epilepsy? You don't have it, and neither does anyone in your family? Okay, that's a good thing. Do you currently have any of these conditions? You can say no, or yes, I've been medically diagnosed as having this. Yes, I think I have this, although I have not been medically diagnosed with it, or I don't know what this is. First one's depression. Do you currently have it? Obsessive compulsive disorder. Okay. Tinnitus. Medically diagnosed. Okay. Insomnia or other sleeping disorder. Medically diagnosed. Okay. Not yet. An anxiety disorder. Okay. Synesthesia. Sorry. Synesthesia. No. And Tourette's syndrome. Okay. Have you ever had any of these conditions in the past, but not now? And they are the same. Have you had depression in the past, but not now? Yes. And was it medically diagnosed? Okay. Obsessive compulsive disorder. Okay. Tinnitus. Insomnia and or other sleeping disorder. An anxiety disorder. Synesthesia. And Tourette's syndrome. Okay, that's about it. So I would like to thank you for your time spent participating in the survey, and I would like to wish you a great day. Okay, thanks again. Bye-bye.